Hello everyone, I'm Extra Cheesy 87 and this is Let's Play Trails to Azure part 49, maybe? 48, 49? What did we do last time? It's still the same day as I recorded the last video, but I'm getting off of recording a lot of Phoenix Wright. The voice is also a little shot, but I did want to record one more Trails video. This is like the least I've recorded of Trails in like the past 2 weeks. I had to catch up on some other series. I think what we're going to do is we're going to do a support request. I want to actually do the Ancient Battlefield one, but I want to do it towards the end of the video. I actually want to start things off with a little bit of talkie talks around the village, or Crossbell City, whatever it is. Crossbell Village, yep, as it's famously known. I'm trying to remember. Central Square. We haven't really hit up Central Square yet. What area? We've done East Street, Downtown, and Harbor. That's pretty much it. So let's get to talking. The raid must have been orchestrated by the Empire. They've been pretending to be friendly lately, but they do anything to advance their agenda. They have no problem playing dirty and would plot an invasion if the opportunity arose. That's how Ereboni is. Yeah, tell him, old man. Stealing the city's symbol. What kind of sick joke is this? They've ruined one of the city's landmarks. Yeah, several of them actually. Whoa, all those rumors about the bell being stolen were true. Those Jaegers did it right. Their real objective seems like a total mystery. What's up? How's it going, SSS? Oh, hey, buddy. Good morning, members of the SSS and Sergeant Major Seeker. Good morning. Are you stationed over the day, Franz? This is usually Kate's post. Yeah, Officer Kate is elsewhere working on a different case. I was assigned here to cover for her. It's strange to stand here and not see the Bell of Crossbell ever since the Red Constellation stole it. But that's why they strengthened watch around here, right? Well, what's there to steal? Only natural, the bell was the city symbol after all. Maybe it's just window dressing, but the CGF was ordered to guard this spot too. You have no leads as to why they stole the bell or where it was taken to, correct? Sunfort. Sunfort, baby. Going to the Sunfort. Maybe not yet, but eventually, come on, you know they gotta put the bells in the right position and then you ring them and then it summons something bad. The CPD and the CGF are currently on the hunt, but no luck thus far. That damned Uncle of mine and the rest of those jackasses. Why the hell did they do this? It's not exactly the easiest thing to up and walk away with either. They must have gone through a lot of trouble. Anyway, we'll leave the retrieval of the bell to you while we focus on our work. See you later, Franz. Good luck guarding the city. Yeah, thanks. See you later, Lloyd. Biggest concern is the tension coming from the two major powers. We'll look for the Bell of Crossbell while we're on patrol, but state security remains the top priority. I guess. I see they removed the chest section, did they? No? Okay, no, the platform's still there. There's just no chest there anymore. How's it going? You still... Oh! Celtio's back in the kitchen? It was only for a month or so, but I had a lot of fun working in the kitchen. The manager moved me back to waiting, but I think I want to give it another go. The raid made me reconsider the competition between Celtio and Nano. They insisted the show must go on, so we held it after closing late last night. The results are unbelievable. They both made such incredible dishes that brought a tear to my eye. Oh dear, seeing my apprentice's growth with my own two eyes has been a journey. But then you did put one of them back on waiting, which is a little weird. You should just make them both cooks and then hire a new waiter. I mean, granted, I guess it's easy to just say, just hire more people, forehead, but... People have been considering our independence more than ever since the raid. I understand their frustrations, but I wish we could have a more level-headed conversation. I feel like someone once said that acting on emotional impulses will ruin a person. Is it you? Did you say that? I need to figure out the logistics of fitting 3 chefs in the kitchen now. Okay, so he is gonna let her still be a chef. Just kind of have them alternate. That's probably the best solution. Hostdorf is pretty crafty. He didn't even pick a winner. He only wanted me to cook the best dish I could. There was nothing to win. Why did I work so hard? Forgetting all that, the city's been so dangerous this year. I'm pretty lucky that I have a job like this to keep me happy and level. I'm glad to see Celtio's finally applying himself in the kitchen. He prepared a seafood pasta using a tomato sauce base. The sauce did a perfect job of bringing out the flavor using a variety of spices. Mwah. It's both fresh and outstanding. I think he did a superb job with it. Chef's kiss. You on the second floor? What you guys doing? Can't believe they employed a group of armed men to attack the city. What an awful thing to do. It's easy to forget how war-hungry Erebonia has all been. Always been. Still say the same thing. I'm convinced the Empire is responsible for the raid. I can't forgive them for what they've done. Why would they do something so despicable? Yeah, I'm definitely like 100. I mean, I wouldn't say I'm... I'll go ahead and say it. The Empire had probably almost nothing to do with this. Some of the stuff that the Jaegers did doesn't really make any sense. And, it doesn't really seem to fit in with their larger goal. I'm surprised that San Rosso has been swamped ever since what happened. Tehran seemed calm enough at least. Still, I wish I could do something to help. Now's not the time for a merchant like me to feel down. I'm providing essential goods to people who need them. So how about it? Can I interest you in some Orad? Oh yeah, we already talked to you. Because then you're like, Orad-grown garlic is larger. Garlic is larger and richer in nutrients compared to your average garlic. It's the perfect pick-me-up. If you don't buy it, I'm gonna accuse you of being a vampire, Lloyd. Cynthia's participating in that charity event being held by the administrative district. Or just gonna be part of a beauty pageant. I'll have to bug her to show me some pictures later. Oh, beauty pageant, eh? Civic Center is hosting a charity event today to support the city's reconstruction. The city and the Business Owners Association are collaborating to cheer up the citizens. They have the full support of our store, so I hope you'll attend if you have time. Why did that have to happen to Ilya? It was a long-awaited encore. As I saw it unfurl before my eyes, I was afraid for my life, but now I'm pissed beyond belief. Yeah, we'll need to... Oh, there's an 8 as well? I'll promise I'll read it later. I can't read it now, man. I just recorded like 3 Phoenix Wright videos in a row. My voice is not doing the best, so like an extended reading like that is probably not the best thing. Had a few days off, but it's time to get back on the shopping grind, because you know what they say, if you don't shop, the economy stops. I mean, I guess you're not wrong. 8 more days until the city goes to the polls. I'm still undecided. What should I do? Crossbell go to the polls? Sorry, it doesn't make any sense, but... These any good? Ooh, 5% extra evasion for me. Yo, we're actually getting dangerously close to having 100% evasion. Unfortunately, Lloyd lost his 10% from his weapon. Yo, but does Wazzy get his still 10% from his weapon? I think Wazzy can actually reach 100% evasion now. Because 20% from this, 10% from this. If we get like an evade 3, that's an extra 20%. Potentially, like we have 15, we have 30 from here, potentially 20 with the evasion, the super expensive accessory that gives 20% evasion. So 10, 20, 10, so that's 40, plus another 20, that's 60, and then you can definitely get 20% from here if you have the 2 super expensive accessories, so you can definitely reach 100% evasion. Now, I think in the long run, is like 80% really all that different from 100%? I mean, yes, but I don't know. No matter how hard I try, I can't forget the sheer terror of seeing Arkansas attacked right before my eyes. What are those barbarians trying to achieve? Now, do you sell it? Oh, no, you're... Well, we do need some of these. I know we need this one, and I can't remember what's the other one we can potentially make. Was it the solar pendulum or the lunar pendulum? I don't know. I do want to go make the defense thing. Even if we give up the dream of independence, who's to say we can trust Erebonia and Calvert ever again? Their militaries are a threat we can't ignore. For my money, independence is the only way for Crossbell to solve the root of its problems. I'm not convinced that bowing to Erebonia and Calvert is going to keep us safe after what they did to our city. And you don't sell a new men's outfit, you just sell a new women's? And is this any good? 5 arts? And no, it's not 9,000 mirror worth. Now these boots on the other hand. These boots! I could be swayed. Yeah, those are like significantly better. I didn't realize we've been using these for like that long. But yeah, we should definitely buy at least 2 for Randy and Lloyd. No, I want to keep my Fire Sapith. I want to keep my Mirage as well. That's another reason why I want to end on the battlefield, because we really probably should like do just like a nugget of grinding, just like a little, just an teensy bit of grinding to get some Sapith. Since I mean I don't really think we're under leveled, but I don't think we're over leveled either. And granted, I wouldn't want to be over leveled. I want to be at a point where, I mean, we were able to eventually beat the Sigmund guy, but I do feel like maybe our damage output was a little lacking. Arios is the hero that protected Orkios Tower from those Jaegers. The city wouldn't be what it was if not for him always protecting us. Look at me, I'm the Super Bracer Arios McLean! Second form, Gale! Yo, he's got a future as an anime protagonist. I think we're done here. Sure, why not? I think it'd be nice to help out too. We can invite the others if you want. Word is they're like holding some kind of charity event over in the admin district. Want to go check it out? No. People are saying those Jaegers are however the Imperial government. If that's the case, who knows when they could strike again? How are we supposed to sleep at night? With earplugs. Hey, well, I don't think we ever talked to Weapon Man. I know I went in here and bought weapons, but a bunch of citizens marched right. Oh yeah, I talked to you but off screen. A bunch of citizens marched right in here for like a furful over mains. Told them they couldn't buy weapons without a license, but boy, there were some real stubborn ones in the mix. Well, given the situation, I can understand their worries. At least he's not telling us to get out. Also, kitty cat, there's a kitty cat who wants a fish. Wants a fish. He wants a fish. He wants a fish. Okay, I'm gonna give you something like good, and let's see if we get anything better. If you give me another information, you're fired. Heaven's Eye. Okay, that's pretty good. I mean, granted, we don't really need mold. Well, I mean, it is good on Sapith. So it's nice to have a second one, but I don't really know if I want to give it to anyone. It would be nice to have on, say, like, maybe like Wazi? Oh, that gives you Golden Halo. You do lose Tyrol. Could get rid of Swordbreaker, but you can't equip that there. Well, we could just swap things around, I think. Like, this could go there. Put the HP there, and then put... What was it? Heaven's Eye? You know, you still get Golden Halo, and you still have Tyrol. You do lose La Forte, though. Ah. Okay, what if you lose Effort? I think that makes you lose Tyrol, which we kind of need at this point. Tira isn't really cutting it anymore. Well, Forte is okay, and you do go super fast, so... Get rid of EP cut, actually. Put Heaven's Eye there. Then put Swordbreaker here. That gives us Forte. But then we lose Golden Halo. And Golden Halo is pretty good. I didn't realize it was also a damaging move. I thought it was just a whole last disaster. Well, we lose Forte. Is there anything that gives space and fire? Not really. Would I rather have Golden? Would I rather have Tyrol? Or would I rather have La Forte, or would I rather have Golden Halo? I think I'd rather have Golden Halo. Now the question is, what do we want to put here? That gives you Saint. Yeah, we'll go with this. Wazi is logged online as the ultimate support unit? Kind of. I do need to still go win Randy's last decoration so that we can, I think, be done with decorations. I think that's the only thing we're missing is the stuff from the casino for Randy. I think Momo's mother is worried about letting her out of the house. I can't blame them after what happened during the raid. I invited Momo out to play, but her mom wouldn't let her. This is so boring. I mean, I kind of understand, but at the same time, they're not gonna attack, like, you know, this soon after, right? How many life-threatening Jaeger attacks could Crossbell have, right? You know, in the safest time right after one, kind of like how, I mean, this isn't actually how it works, but like the safest time to get on a plane is right after one crashes. Cool, it's a chance 2 plane crashes happen back to back, right? I mean, it's not really how probability or anything works, but it works on a human psychology level. I never imagined an attack like that would take place. I'm doing a small part to guard the city and the aftermath. Even if everybody is responsible for the attack, I doubt they'll attack again so soon. Regardless, we have to keep our guard up until the referendum 3 days from now. It's a blessing this neighborhood is relatively unscathed. I mean, look at the administrative and harbor districts. They're in terrible shape. My man! Whoa, where's my boy? Who's gonna hook me up? Did he? Oh, there we go. Thank you. Thick cutlet sandwich. Thanks, Bennett. We'll have some later. What happened to Oski? If you're looking for Oscar, he's helping with the charity event. As much as I would have loved to go, Oscar's smile would be enough to cheer everyone up. I mean, you didn't hear that. My boy is in there. That's pretty good. A little, like, overkill, but it is nice. Nightmare Killer? Do we need this for something? I feel like we needed this for something. I can't think of why, but I'm gonna buy one. Never mind, no I'm not. I forgot we're poor. These are really cheap. I wonder if we should buy some. I'll buy an extra. Can I sell you my equipment for anything? Not really. I mean, at least it gives us like just a bare tiny amount of spending cash. These are out of date, I believe. It also reminds me, did I equip the our shoes? We did. Some of the bread is half off due to the reconstruction sale today. I don't have sales often, so I'm gonna splurge and buy a lot today. But won't it ruin? Shut up! We're having a sale to make the reconstruction period a little easier. Unfortunately, for regular lady customers, Oscar's not in today. It's been a while since it's only been me and Bennett running the show. I'm gonna have to pick up the slack. Did we talk to you? It's a blessing. Yeah, we did. Go see how the auntie is doing. Nelia was seriously injured in the attack the other day. I can't believe we might never see her perform on stage again until we rebuild her. We can make her stronger, better, faster. Someone blew up the IBC. It actually happened. I hope the bank will make it through this. My wholesale business would prefer the place that stores my mirror not to be a burning pile of rubble. Well, I mean, isn't it all digital at this point? Or like they're probably transitioning to digital? Maybe? I tried calling the hospital yesterday. From the sound of it, Cecile and the others have been working non-stop for days now. I can imagine. A ton of people are hospitalized as a result of the raid. I'm worried about her. Cecile's the kind of person who won't rest as long as there are people who need her. I don't want her to overwork herself. So we'll finish up here, and then we'll probably go to Belgard and then finish up at Tangram. So we can go do the, that, because I would like to, hopefully that'll give us access to a new area with monsters, because I would like to do just not a ton, but just a teensy little bit of Sepith grinding more than anything. My husband donated money towards the city's reconstruction. I used to think he was a selfish pig, but I've started to see him in a new light. Okay. I went to the charity event to donate all the mirror I received from selling off old furniture. That's a better use of it than spending it all on myself. We're all in a difficult way, so it's good to help each other right now. See, I knew he wasn't the bad guy. I mean, honestly, I think the lady is more in the wrong than the old dude in most of the situations. Arios was thankfully able to protect Orkios Tower. It's a shame about the IBC, though. It was one of Crossbell's symbols. It says that these criminal scum are making a mockery of Crossbell's rich history. How dare they! Could there be anything more horrible than our city being attacked? We were fortunate enough to sustain little damage in this area, but I'm worried the worst is yet to come. I hope we're never faced with such a situation ever again. Well, you know, too bad Lloyd and gang weren't here to stop them. All Crossbell needs is these Tonfas. Now that's when I would have attacked if the game would have let me. Let's try this again. All Crossbell needs is these Tonfas. Oh, let's talk to Grimwood. Wait, did we talk to you guys? How's it going, Momo? Mommy stops me every time I try and play outside. I want to play with you and Henri. I mean, honestly, you probably should. As long as you make sure they don't, like, you know, go, like, out of town or anything. Hey there, welcome to Sally's. We're holding a sale on basic necessities. Have a look. Are you? This all seems to be the same price. I feel like I've been lied to. This is all the same price. You friggin'... If I could whack you with my tonfas, I would. Instead, we're gonna barrage you with a cacophony of noise. How you like them apples? I get terrified whenever Momo's outside on her own. Even a week later, I still haven't been able to rest easy. What's up? The company you worked for was destroyed along with the IBC. Now they don't have a workplace. All our activities are suspended. What are you supposed to do now? Why are you here? Just asking for a friend? Mr. Grimwood is incredibly busy. If only I were a fully licensed lawyer, then I'd be able to consult with you instead. Kid, you're like 7. Shouldn't you be in school? Need to get the sorting done before I can think about taking a rest. Who are you? What is your backstory, little boy? I can't tell if you're like actually an adopted like son or what. Do you have a family? Where did I put those materials concerning the client's company? You seem occupied, Mr. Grimwood. Oh, hello, SSS. Many businesses suffered heavy damages as a result of the raid. Last week has been full of consultations with such businesses, so I haven't had any time for rest. Must be tough. Yes, but there's no other choice. Many have lost business partners and workplaces because of the destruction of the IBC. Doing everything I can to help my clients that were affected. A classic Grizzly Grim move, really. What about the draft of the Constitution you're working on? How's that been? Actually, I've already finished it. It's in the hands of the state government. We can achieve anything if we set our hearts to it, I suppose. I haven't slept much thanks to it, though. You have been losing sleep? Please don't overwork yourself, sir. You needn't worry about that. I plan to get through as many of these appointments as possible today so I can get a good night's sleep. So excuse me, our next client is waiting for me. I can only assume there's no shortage of support requests right now. I wish you luck in handling them. Thank you, Mr. Grimwood. One of these days. Okay, I think that's it for West Street. Let's also remember, where am I supposed to avoid? Oh, we still have to do this as well. Okay, Tangram, we have to be... Oh, no, that's the one we're supposed to go to. For the quest. So East Street, and then don't go to the Civic Center. Got it. So we're pretty free to explore everywhere, and also the hospital we can't go to, because that's the main story. We'll finish up... Actually, we're only 23 minutes in. It feels like it's been so much longer. Thank goodness Mom is finally back from working abroad. It was scared that we weren't all accounted for during the raid. You finally come home, Marietta. Well, the IBC building was our main office. I came back to help with the relocation to Orkios Tower. Okay, I know you're busy, but take care of yourself, dearie. I haven't seen Mom since the anniversary festival. I'm glad she's doing well. I was so relieved to find out my family wasn't hurt in the attack. Sadly, I'll be spending much of my time here helping the IBC's main division. There is work to be done. My son and Marietta both work for the IBC, so they've been terribly busy since what happened. They need to take better care of themselves. Okay. Say the same thing editing. See, the car is gone. Any Hayworth around here? Harold is visiting mines today to see how their people are holding up. He's been determined to help them as much as he can ever since the raid and the occupation. I'm so proud to have a compassionate husband like him. Yeah, I mean, I've always trusted him. I never once accused him of selling his daughter into slavery or nothing. Next time Pop has a day off, he's going to take me and Mom on a trip. He said the place we're going is really nice. I can't wait. Yeah, he's taking you to sell you off into slavery now that you're old enough. How's it going, gang? Have you learned to stop being pieces of shit? The entire city is down to the dumps. How's not have any fun like this? Maybe going on a drive would cheer me up. Wait, that's right. We don't have a car. I heard a bunch of cops and guardsmen were injured in the raid the other day. Serves them right. This is what they get for making us do community service. Can we punch this man? Despicable. I'd rather not spend another second in his presence. Anything we tell this idiot will go in one ear right out the other. Come on, man. Just write up a report that said they attacked us first, okay? They were resisting arrest. It was authorized force, I promise. What do you mean, provide evidence? Yuri's acting like it's not a big deal, but I think he's kind of full of it. Maybe he's just trying to act tough in front of us. Well. Oh, what's up, Rays? The raid was terribly violent. I've been having nightmares ever since. I heard a charity event is being held in the administrative district today. I wish there was some way I could help. The raid was nothing short of a tragedy. However, Crossbell City's reconstruction is almost complete. I'm afraid the fear among the citizens hasn't subsided yet. We can only hope Master Henry and Mayor Croyce will find a way to keep us safe in the coming days. Alright, let's go head up the cathedral, and then we will also make our way over to Belgard, and then pop over to Tangram. I think that's the agenda. Well, we might pop over to Mines as well, since we are only 25 minutes in. Mass will be held in the cathedral today. We'll be praying to the goddess that she guide home those who lost their lives in the raid. If you have time, I hope you'll all join us. Well, I mean, I could be swayed. I stopped by to say hello not very long ago. We hadn't had drinks together much like the good old days, but that man hadn't changed. Mario still comes to the cemetery to pay his respects as often as he can. I'm grateful to say hello. I'm grateful he says hello to me too. That man hadn't changed. The cemetery theme is so nice. Anything else to say? Nope. Still no treasure hidden behind the big tombstone. The raid incident was so terrifying. I couldn't help but think back to the incident that claimed my husband 30 years ago. I never want to go through something so traumatic again. Oh, they put flowers are put there. Someone left a bouquet. But who would? That is interesting. I mean, Guy did know literally everyone on the planet, so there's no short list of suspects, but... That's an interesting little detail. Oh, what's up, Arios? I almost didn't even pop over here. Oh, maybe Arios is the one who put it there. Because it is the same bouquet. Arios? The SSS. Didn't expect to see y'all here. Yeah, that's right. I read all about it in the newest issue of the Crossbell Times. What? The article said you took the Jaegers head on. Oh yeah, we haven't read it yet. Damn, dude, good job. What about us? We defeated Sigmund in 5 minutes. It was pretty cool. Any respect for Lloyd and gang? Any? No? Okay. Maybe. Don't forget that I had Dudley to rely on too. There's no need to be so modest. By the way, the grave you came to visit today, does it belong to Saya McLean? Well, you never actually talked to him about his wife. Zuko's mother. She passed away in an accident 5 years ago. Zuko's late mother in your same accident little Shizuku lost her eyesight in, yeah? Arios? Something wrong? It's nothing. I finished my business here. It's time I take my leave. Right, it was, good seeing you, Arios. Lloyd. Listen well. Crossbell is on the brink of an era unprecedented in its history. But no matter what happens, no matter what circumstances are placed on you or trials lie before you, wrong word. Never lose hope. Never lose sight of what's most important to you. Huh? Okay, thanks for being Mr. Ominous. Just like that, he's gone. What the hell is that all about? I don't get it either. I'm not entirely sure myself, but it felt like a warning. What are you getting at, Arios? Why is everybody gotta be so dang vague, man? Yeah, I guess he's the one that left the flowers on Guy's grave. I almost didn't walk over there just because I'm so used to no one being there, but glad I did. Nice little Arios scene. I always give cookies to the children who come to Mass. You're welcome to attend too, of course. Cookies! You had me at cook. Didn't even have to get to the E's. I've been chalking up the good business here, but I've been having... Okay, let's try this again. For some reason, my brain's a little busted, you know, into the recording session. I've been chalking up the good business year I've been having to my constant prayers to the goddess, but I can hardly feel glad or proud of myself after what happened to the city. Today I'm not here to pray for my business, I'm here to pray for peace again. What do profits matter if Crossbell is constantly in turmoil? There's nothing to celebrate about that. Today I'm here to pray to the goddess for peace. What's up, girly? Helping with mass today, Rias? Yes, I am. There are more worshippers than usual for today's gathering. They had their homes attacked and lives endangered. I know exactly how that feels. Yes. Maybe she went through something similar once upon a time? You could say that. Just between us, the Congregation for the Sacraments has been deliberating about how to act since the incident. I intend to gather as much information as I can while I'm still in Crossbell. I would advise you all to be careful in how you proceed as well, Lloyd. While you are still in Crossbell? We understand. Be careful yourself, Rios. I'm level 130. I don't have to worry about petty things in this game. The Congregation for the Okay, you're saying the same thing. The CGF and the citizens both suffered heavy losses in the raid. What must be done to ensure such an incident never happens again? If it's something that all Crossbellians must come together and reflect on right now. Not long ago, I received information from the Congregation for Divine Worship. It said that His Holiness the Pope has authorized the Congregation for the Sacrament's intervention in Crossbell. But even so, I'll never approve of them, not after what they've done. You guys, like, ever gonna go in, like... I mean, they've mentioned that there's definitely a divide between, like, the main church and the Crossbell church, but they never really go into detail. Far more people are attending Mass than usual now. I'm hardly surprised it'll take time for the city to recover after that attack. We've at least confirmed that all the children currently enrolled in Sunday school are safe. Sadly, lessons have been suspended indefinitely due to the current state of Crossbell. However, I cannot wait for them to begin again. I truly do miss their smiling faces already. Oh, what's up? Dear Goddess, please look after all the people in the city. We're here for Mass today. Usually all we do is play around, but even we have to behave at times like this. Okay. Class is indeed suspended, like they said. Here, the young men from the Testaments gang have taken the initiative to rebuild the downtown district. I couldn't fathom why they'd do so at first. Maybe they are good kids deep down. Even if they are, you know, sacrilegious little shits. Don't want to hit up mines. Let's go ahead and hit up mines since we're out here. Well, we'll do the doll studio first, just to do our due diligence. We always want to go up there if we can. Yeah, you're scared. You're scared. At least we have our mini-map thing back again, so I can somewhat dodge enemies. Anything? Nope. Nope. Alrighty. Nice talking to you. You're scared. You're scared. You're scared. Now, if only it would let us, like, running in at max speed, just, like, instant kill them. Like, the sheer strength of Lloyd's running ability just causes them to evaporate. Also, no. Oh, I was like, why was Ellie in the party there? But that was because of disruption. Our party format was messed up. Yeah, mines. Mines, mains. I can't even, like, you know, just pick one pronunciation and stick with it. I just switch between them so that I'm always at least half wrong. Granted, I don't even know if either of those is actually right. Did you come to mines for business today, Mr. Hayworth? That I did. I came to drop off the produce I purchased from Armorica. The townspeople have been in shock ever since the occupation. Though there weren't any casualties, it has left behind a lasting impact. Times like this, there isn't much a trader like I can do. I want to do what little I can to bring back smiles to their faces. All of us here in mines are depressed thanks to the Jaeger squatting in our town. I'm just as concerned as the rest of them, but there's no use being depressed about it forever. Me and the miners' only redeeming qualities are lively attitudes. You got a duty to cheer everyone up. Do we need any of these? I know we use some EP charges. That's still plenty, especially since we have the Mobius thing now. It ain't worthwhile unless you smile. Daddy says no matter what happens, you always feel better when you're smiling. I mean, that's not wrong. Those damn Jaegers are scary, but there's no use being too depressed. Me and the miners' only redeeming qualities are lively attitudes. God, the theme is so good, man. My husband was injured during the occupation. He's okay now, but I was still worried sick when it happened. Asking for a friend? Who's your husband again? I mean, I know it's one of the miners, but I can't remember which one. When the Jaegers rolled into town, I thought we were done for. The CGF came to save us, but they were getting knocked down one after another. For some reason, the Jaegers left us and our stuff alone, though. Why were they even here? To draw away Lloyd, because he's too strong for anyone else to fight? They were scared of fighting him directly? In the end, those mercenary goons didn't lay a hand on our people or our food supply. Sure, we were freaked out the whole time, but compared to the CGF, our damages were nothing. But what were we trying to accomplish here? That's what I don't get. Wow, look at that empty table with nobody at it. It's kind of weird that there's teapots there. When the town was being occupied, all I could do was cower in a corner of the inn. Marlowe kept me company and told me that we would be saved and would be okay. I used to think he was kind of an oaf, but maybe my opinion of him has changed just a little. Oh, it's the Luca redemption arc? St. Ursula's busier than usual thanks to the raid. I'm trying to take care of as many patients here as I can to ease their load. It's hard for me, but in times like this, we've got to divide and conquer. You revived Lynn from the dead multiple times? What are you talking about? You've got infinite heals, lady. Ayla and I are helping around here to clean up the damage of the occupation. We completed the monster extermination request for the surrounding area, so hopefully that won't be a concern for a while. Emotional scars inflicted on the townsfolk won't heal anytime soon, though. At this point, they can hardly sleep at night. After consulting with Michelle, we decided to stay here for a while longer than originally planned. Also, that reminds me, I don't know why, but like we can do monster chests now. Since we're strong enough that we can do the 85 ones if we have our CP up. So I might also do that off screen. If I can remember where they all are is the biggest problem. Anybody in here? Nope. But yeah, we might also do monster chests off screen. That's probably one thing that's maybe keeping us a little underpowered potentially. Since we could probably, I'd kind of assumed that with like a 10 level difference, those monsters would not take any damage at all still. I didn't realize that we actually had the capabilities to do the 85s at this low level, but... Aeolia served me some soothing herbal tea earlier. It's been helping me let go of my troubles for the past week. I have to thank Aeolia and Lynn. Never heard of him. The SSS. Sorry for everything Mines has been through, Mayor Bixon. Yeah, we haven't done much direct damage, but everyone is just in a state of perpetual shock. We're here coping as well as we can with the help of the bracers. I can only imagine how horrible this has been for all of you. Thankfully, things have calmed down somewhat. I'm doing everything I can in my power as mayor to help the town in the time being. I know you're having a rough go of it. Keep safe and best of luck. I guess we'll pop down here. Let's go up. When the bad guys showed up, the miners fell back to protect the town. They were no match though. Dad even got hurt when he they pushed him out of the way. Wasn't too bad, but that still made me worry. Never would have guessed that mines would be occupied by Jaegers. It was like going back to Crossbell's era of disputes. What's happening to our state? Sup, lady? Many guardsmen sacrificed themselves for our sake. When I think of their families, I'm at a loss for words. These fallen guardsmen left behind families and loved ones. Forever. I'm at a loss for words. So we hit up the miners, and then we'll head over to Tangram. Well, I resumed mining operations yesterday. There's a lot to think about when it comes to the future of Crossbell, but for now, I'll just focus on mining. In the end, I'm only a miner. It's like the chief always says, a miner's gotta dig. I remembered something about that Jaeger leader's daughter who was holding up mines. She was in mines a way back, stocking up on a ton of septium. I think such a young girl made mincemeat of the CGF. I still can't believe it. First mines get occupied, and then Crossbell gets raided right after. There's actually something I can do to help mines in Crossbell City. I'm just a mediocre miner, though. What could someone like me even do? When mines was occupied, we tried to drive the Jaegers out of town. We confronted them, they whooped our ass. My hips are still aching. Andrew wasn't too serious. Okay, so you're the husband. But that didn't stop Miranda from giving me an earful about how I was too rash. Yeah, I mean, it's a little dumb. Try and fight back without, like, any weapons or nothing while you're greatly outnumbered, but... just be happy you didn't get murdered, I guess. Yeah, back to the city, and then we'll pop on over to Tangram. We want to go to East Street. You want a supreme dish? You want a periwinkle nectar? Our guardsmen who were hospitalized at St. Ursula still are in stable condition. They're luckier than our comrades who lost their lives in the mountain path. I'm usually pretty calm, but right now I can't control my anger at all. CGF's inability to defend Crossbell in its time of need was perhaps its greatest failure. The incident near mines reduced our military might, but really, that's just an excuse. To fulfill our duty to the people, maybe we should rethink how we're doing things around here. I mean, once again, it's not really the CGF's fault that they're limited on arms and armaments and everything. I mean, they did kind of get their ass kicked, but it is a little understandable. How's it going, buddy? Rog and I are mourning the losses the CGF endured, even if we aren't enlisted ourselves. Guardsmen who fell did so while Crossbell was fighting a losing battle. I can't imagine what they were going through. At the very least, I'd like to raise the spirits of the remaining guardsmen. Can't believe a raid happened at a place I took a vacation to. What goes in an organization like the CGF if it can't even protect a city? I don't want to be in this dangerous place anymore. Then get the fuck out. Dad always gets worked up so easily. Sorry about him. He doesn't mean any offense. Yes, he does. I hate when people say, oh, they don't mean any offense. They mean offense. Oh, what's up, girlie? I was in Armorica village when the raid happened. I was eventually able to contact Rio and my dad to confirm that they were both safe. I was so relieved. We should be going home soon. I'm still worried about Rio and Dad. At least you weren't in the mountains this time. The mini Crossbellion Zelia Platier shines as brilliantly as the sun. In other words, those Jaeger SOBs stole our light away. Sorry, I should be getting back to work. It's hard to take my mind off wondering whether she will perform again. Because she's in a coma. I kind of figured it was something like that. I mean, I think she's gonna be, like, fine. No, but I don't think she's gonna, like, die or anything in the hospital. It's possible, but I don't think they're gonna do that. Hopefully not. No one in there. What's up, Flanny? Flammy? Yeah, that's it. I couldn't remember if it was Flammy or Flanny. Sergeant Major, I was so glad to hear your sister is alright. Yeah, it's hard to be joyous right now after the CGF's losses. I can't deny it's been difficult for us. In any case, I think we should cherish our blessings like your sister's well-being. Thank you. That means a lot to me. You gotta stay strong in situations like these. That's what it means to be a guardsman. We face the fire and even give up our lives, all for the sake of Crossbell and its people. Go ahead and save it up. What's up? Hello, Deputy Commander Douglas. Let me drink for a second, Deputy Commander. Ah, it's all you. It's nice to see you. I take it you're here because of my request? Well, yeah, but you're looking a little on edge, Duggo. I can't deny it. I'm sure you noticed it as soon as you arrived at the gate. CGF is currently on high alert. We're being as vigilant as we can for the time being. We understand. So does your request today time with the state of Tangram Gate 2? Indeed it does. I can give a full explanation if you're ready to begin. Will we be tackling our request now? We're ready to begin. I'm in your debt. As I wrote the request, we recently received eyewitness reports of a mysterious black monsters. These monsters have caused some damage to the crops and livestock of Armorica village. Monsters attacked Armorica village? This feels oddly familiar. Especially that part about the crops. Are you referring to the wolf-like monsters that attacked the village earlier this year? God, it's crazy to think this has all happened in like 1 year. The culprits in that case will end up being the Mafia and their warhounds. Yes, I also drew the parallels upon reading the report about this incident. The Vanche has been completely dissolved, but the large reserves of warhounds are currently unaccounted for. There's a distinct chance there are mystery monsters in this case. To what extent has the CGF investigated already? Guards had inspected the damage and interviewed the nearby residents. We were able to pinpoint the monsters are coming from the ancient battlefield. Which is why I want you to head there now. Investigate the monsters there and, if possible, exterminate them. That's pretty straightforward. You boys must be busy if you're asking for our help with something like this. The CGF would normally be more than capable of tracking wild monsters if they wanted to. You're not wrong. Tracking stray warhounds would be simple enough normally, but our hands are full as is. Red Constellation, the ones who raided Crossbell City, have vanished. Yeah, the Red Constellation, thanks for the reminder. It's not like we fought them personally or nothing. At the moment, we have 0 leads on their whereabouts. On top of that, the Empire and the Republic have both begun large-scale training exercises near our borders. The CGF needs to be especially vigilant. In other words, things are eerily reminiscent of how they were before the signing of the non-aggression pact. You're correct. Given the circumstances, dealing with the monsters is a low priority right now, despite the damage they've caused. Since the damages are relatively low, the decision has been made not to spare any guardsmen. That's fair. You guys got more important stuff to worry about than a few monster exterminations. That's where we come in. You can leave the investigation of these monsters to the SSS, Deputy Commander. Glad to hear it, Lloyd. I always await good news. Or I'll await good news. I will admit my voice is kind of dying, but we're gonna push through for a little bit longer. Thanks to those damn Jaegers, the CGF is in shambles, but honestly, if we were ordered to fight them again, I would be tempted to run away. What are we gonna do? Heard my longtime buddy Brood from Belgard Gate is safe and sound. Even knowing that I can't rest easy, the CGF has suffered heavy losses. Honestly, I'm kind of terrified of what the future holds. All I can do is prepare myself for the worst. Okay, to the ancient battlefield we go. I think it's gonna be faster to teleport to Armorica and backtrack from there. Or maybe the fork. I think it's the same distance from the fork as it is from the village. We've been taking turns patrolling the village ever since the raid on the city. After what happened in mines in the city, there's no guarantee our village is safe either. Gotta do everything we can to protect one another. What happened to your truck, dude? I've been scared to go out on the roads ever since the raid on Crossbell City. Due to calls, though, it's in times like these that we gotta do what we can to keep the town afloat. I guess they didn't give his truck back. That's what you get for listening to us and telling you to turn it in. Ooh, a chest for me. Oh, hey, it's one of those things I just bought and wasted money on. God. We have a meeting with the Madam Mayor today. Will it take long? A pause. Genevieve wasn't used to explaining herself, and she kept most of her interactions as clipped with her words. It's with Jubilee, isn't it? You're scared of me. You get to live. You get to live. Now I'm one step closer to mastering the 8-leaf 7th form Void. As long as you show the proper respect for Lloyd, you get to live. Oh yeah, those are Warhounds. Now, what's the lore explanation for why the Warhounds that we easily would have beaten from Chapter 1 of the first game are now going to be super strong? Game balance. Look at those monsters. They're Revanche's Warhounds. Our guess is right on the mirror. They've gone feral and formed a pack? Elfano, man, I just want to find out why they're so dead set on destroying Armorica's produce. Even monsters know the risk of getting too close to human settlements. Regardless of why we have our orders, don't we have to exterminate them? Then again, it's going to be easier said than done. I'm inclined to agree. Something on your mind, Tia? Yes, I was thinking. The emotion I'm detecting from the monsters is more akin to fear than anything. Well, yeah, they should be scared. They're like level 10 and we're level 70. They're afraid? Oh, what's up, Zeit? Zeit? How is his timing always this impeccable? I was so surprised I thought he might have been enemy reinforcements. Grr, woof woof? Grr. Those feral mutts like we follow an alpha. So do the alpha and the rest should fall into line, or so he says. An alpha, eh? It makes sense that a pack like this would have a top dog, just like how you guys always follow me around, am I right? I leave and y'all guys just came up to the mountains following me. Shut up, Randy. It's alright then, let's see if we can find this pack leader. Do you guys give XP? Yeah, why are you level 70? Go away. What? Decent damage. Get blasted? Yeah, how do I play this game again? It's been like a day since we did combat last. I think you just keep Trinitying so that they mostly stay in the AoE. Dude, it's gonna take a while to get the muscle memory of like not skipping magic animations away. But you do give XP. Force leveled up, which gave us like 50 more strength. Would have been helpful a few videos ago. Not gonna lie. Okay, that's better. We still don't have the master art. I guess you have to fully max it out to get that. Which I mean, what even is it? It's like down here at the bottom, right? Where is it? Oh yeah, there it is. Master Arts. Okay, I guess it just matters based on the type. It's not specific to each master court, so it's just restore CP or CP attacks and crafts deal 150% damage. That seems like really good. Yeah, I would consider that pretty good. What's the space one? So 20% of arts damage dealt as HP. 1 stack of max guard also seems pretty good. Very expensive. AT is accelerated. I mean, all these seem pretty good. Alrighty. I think what we'll do is, since, as previously mentioned, my voice is about to die, I think we're just going to go ahead and end this video now, like a little early. We've had a few long videos lately, so, I mean, 50 minutes isn't necessarily, like, short or anything, but videos have been steadily getting longer as the Let's Play goes on, which kind of, I think that always happens. There's always a bit of, like, length creep as the series goes on. And granted, the videos would just have, you know, endeavored to make them longer just for the sake of finishing this Let's Play in, like, a timely manner. But yeah, we'll stop here. I'll fight monsters and stuff off screen, maybe get us a little Sapith and XP on everyone. And also I might try and go back and get all the monster chests that we have available. Like the 85 ones. I mean, there's maybe an argument to do them on screen, but honestly, I don't know. I don't know if I really want to like spend like an entire video just doing monster chest fights. So we'll probably just do that stuff off screen. If there's maybe like save 1 or 2 if the fights seem interesting or something. To do on screen. I'm Actor Cheesy 87. Stay tuned for the next part. And bye, guys. Alright, I lied. Let's try and do this fight real quick since there's like an actual story cutscene and everything. I assume the wolves are going to jump out. I got a few extra minutes to try and jam this out. Oh, he's a biggin. He's got a freaking demon spike. Damn, surrounded, huh? Has that big monster been hanging around the sun for this whole time? Must have forced the Warhounds into submission. So we put it down, the rest of the pack will disperse, right? Sounds easy enough. Careful, everyone, here it comes. Now, unfortunately, the Warhounds give no Sapith. Alright, this is scary. Tio does have auto CP up, so we do have that to... Oh, boy. Okay, let him draw in. Go ahead and ult early. If we can make it through, as long as we get to act, we're good. Throw in a few dodges for good measure. Okay, well, you know what time it is. That gives us like a ton of CP back. You are burned. There are some who might say that's a problem. They would be incorrect. I want Randy to Burning Rage. Could you could regular Forte? Honestly, go ahead and get the breath ready. Randy, you do your thing. I'm more worried about just not getting AT delayed to death. Did pretty good damage. Okay, so we pretty much win. The only real spicy part was the very beginning. Be gone? I think Crash Bomb works. Probably not. I'll battle scope you. I'm feeling frisky. Immune to everything. He drops a burst orb. AKA the forbidden item that I don't really ever want to use. You're poisoned, right? Go ahead and do that. Granted, actually now I see Ellie's gonna heal us anyway, so that was kind of pointless. Get back. Lloyd, buddy, pal. I know you just like used a combo crap, but are you ever gonna play the game? Okay, get this bad boy away from here. It didn't work. My bad. It's gonna take me a while to... I mean, it's not really a big deal. I do prefer just showing them fast forward than actually outright skipping them. I don't think I've ever seen this animation. Yeah? Okay, oh yeah, he resists stat debuffs. Oh, that's not an... Is that an instant? That's not an instant. Okay, so, just healing? Oh, that's not gonna work. I guess just, like, do damage. Forehead. I mean, there's one way to do damage. It's called... that? Be gone. Don't ever talk to me again. First with a bomb and a beast flesh. Ooh, was that enough? Gentlemen appear to have lost their will to fight. Now, is that the real boss, or is there a second boss? What should we do now? Train them. Train them. To have them join the SSS. What do you mean, Wazzy? The remaining Warhounds, do we leave them be or finish them off? Given the circumstances, I think we could easily exterminate all of them. Nah, assimilate. Assimilate. You have a good point. Give Zite a pack. Give Zite a pack. We have no way of knowing whether or not they'll still attack people. It's better safe than sorry, I suppose. Come on, guys. Let's get this out. Wolfger. Zite? Do not trouble yourselves, he says. Don't. Did he say Watio? Gerwolf? Gerwolf wolf. Once the Hounds were released, they only wanted to live far away from humans. However, the Alpha appeared and took control. It ordered the pack to butcher cattle and ravage man's crops. That is weird. It did kind of... It had like a little demon spike. I wonder if it got corrupted somehow. Something along those lines. Gotcha. Now there's no Alpha to boss them around. They're not a threat. Leader Lloyd, what's your call? Well, what if what Zite Herb was right? Let's try believing in him for now. Come on, man. Just have him join the party. You can promise to do that and never attack our villages again. We will let your pack go in peace. Can you forward them that message, Zite? Woof. Gerwolf? Gerwolf? Woof woof. Woof woof. Bark bark. Bark bark woof. Woof. Did you get through to him? Yes, I believe Zite's words resonate with the pack. He's truly a great public speaker. Well, if that isn't something, I wasn't expecting the job to end with the sweet-talking canines. All's well that ends well, though. How do you plan on explaining this in the report, Lloyd? That's a good question. I think our only choice is to tell the deputy commander the truth and hope for the best. In the meantime, our job here is done. Is everyone ready to return to Tangram Gate? Ready to go? Yeah, but like, don't actually teleport me out, because I only thought this was going to take a couple minutes. Ooh, Riksha. She's got like a little battle armor now. That's cool. What a spectacle. I wasn't expecting there to be anything like this. I did go down the side path and found a fishing spot. We got 2 more fish to add to our notebook that we can maybe challenge fishy boys as well. I did that off screen and did the chest and everything. They saved us the trouble of doing the pest control ourselves. I don't like the idea that they want to be here. Remind me to thank them later. What's the matter, Riksha? Or would you rather I still call you Master Yin? Don't tell me you regret entering into another contract with us. I suspected you might. Yo, she looks cool. Okay, so I guess she allied back with Heiyu to get revenge? Master Yin. As you wish. Don't worry, we need your strength just as much as you need ours. It's nice to be working with you again, Master Yin. Alright, sorry about that. That last little bit, like I said, was recorded at the end of the day, and then I got interrupted, and I wasn't really able to come back and, keep recording. So we kind of missed that little scene with Douglas, but we'll kind of go over what was said here in the log and record an actual, like, send-off so that it doesn't just, that video doesn't just end abruptly. It is a new day where this is being recorded after some off-screen stuff that I'll talk about in the next video, but yeah, basically just talk to Dougie boy, and the main important thing didn't actually come from the quest dialogue. It came from after talking to him again when he actually gives us a hint about Noelle is probably going to be promoted once she comes back. However, when Sergeant Maker's secret returns, it'll be the SSS that is short staffed to take advantage of her contribution to the organization. We'd like her to help us rebuild to a more fitting post. And so she's probably going to get promoted, and that's the main thing. And then also there was a little bit of dialogue with when we go back to the car, where they talk about this the last day, that Noelle is going to be driving us around, but also Noelle apparently taught everyone how to drive off screen. I do like this line from Wazzy here. The way she was barking out instructions made me think she was going to shoot me if I scratched her baby. And I wouldn't have had to do that if you just kept your eyes on the road and stopped trying to crack jokes. You could easily pick up driving if you just put as much effort into learning the rules as you do at being a smart mouth. But yeah, that's pretty much everything. As far as like dialogue goes, I didn't really talk to anyone off screen, but I did do some fighting and whatnot. But that's gonna be it for this video. It ended up being kind of long after all, but I'm Extra Cheesy 87. Stay tuned for the next part, and bye guys.